Good afternoon, students. So, our topic this afternoon is about quadratic inequalities. So, coming from the word itself, inequality, so meaning, gagamit tayo dito ng mga symbols na, okay, we have less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, isama na rin natin siguro yung not equal. Pero hindi natin nagagamit naman yan sa quadratic inequality solutions. So we only have actually four: the less than, the greater than, the less than or equal to, and the greater than or equal to. Now, so to give an example muna, to give us a review, subukan natin hanapin yung solution set. Okay? Find the solution set. The solution set of the following. Let's say number 1. If I say x greater than 10, what are the solution sets of that expression? Okay? So of course, if you say x greater than 10, ito yung mga numbers na mas mataas sa 10. So you have 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on and so forth, and to the positive infinity. Okay? So ulitin natin, if you say x greater than 10, yun yung mga numbers na mas malaki pa sa 10. So you start from 11, 12, 13, 14 up to positive infinity. But if you are given an expression like this, halimbawa, x greater than or equal to 10. So, ano yung mga solution set ng ganyang expression or ganyang inequality? Okay, so, not unlike with the example number 1 na x greater than 10, itong si x greater than or equal to 10, you will be starting from 10. Okay, you start from 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, up to positive infinity. So, ano yung pinagkaiba na itong dalawang examples na ito? Siyempre, sabi dito sa first example natin, x greater than 10. So, you start from 11, 12, 13 up to positive infinity. While sa example number 2 naman natin, x greater than or equal to 10. So, yung 10 natin is part of the solution set. Since sabi dito sa inequality symbol natin, greater than or equal to 10. And now, this time, subukan na natin na mag-solve ng quadratic inequality. Halimbawa, solve x squared minus 2x minus 3 less than 0. So, ang first solution natin, okay, tatandaan, kapag pinag-uusapan natin ang inequalities, we have sets of solution. Okay, so madami tayong solutions dyan, not unlike dun sa quadratic equations. Pag sinabing quadratic equations, dalawa lang ang solutions natin. Okay, so ulitin ko, sa quadratic inequalities, we have sets of solutions na hanapin. So ngayon, ang unang gagawin natin to solve that x squared minus 2x minus 3 less than 0 will be x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. So ano yung ginawa natin? Pinalitan muna natin pansamantala yung less than symbol to equal symbol. Why? Para hindi tayo ma-confuse at malito sa pagsasolve, since we are very much we are more familiar with the solving of quadratic equations. But after natin i-solve yan, ibabalik din naman natin sa ganyang symbol. Pero we're going to test it whether kung anong gagamitin nating symbol after. Okay? So, now, balikan natin yung methods of solving quadratic equations. Ulitin natin, we have 4 methods of solving quadratic equations. So first, we have the extracting the square root, the factoring, the completing the square, and the quadratic formula. Pwede rin naman natin gamitin dyan yung sum and product of the roots. But initially, upon looking at your equation or upon looking at your expression, it is mas madaling i-solve gamit ang factoring. So, you have there x squared minus 2x minus 3. Ano nga ulit yung factors niya? So you have here the negative 3. So, and you have there the negative 2. So the factors of that will be negative 3, positive 1. Bakit? Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So the value of your x here, shortcut na tayo ng kaunti, will be positive 3. At ang value ng x natin dito will be negative 1. Your positive 3 and negative 1 will be your test. Dito tayo magsisimula ng testing values natin. Ito yung magiging, kumbaga natin, marker. Yung marking point natin para makuha yung mga test values. Okay? Okay, ano yung tinutukoy kong test values? Kapag ito ginaraph natin, okay, in a number line, so you have there negative 1. Okay, dito yung 0, sabihin na natin, 0. You have the negative 1 there, the negative 2, and the negative 3. And you have here 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, let's say up to 5. Okay, so pero pag sinabing number line, mahaba yan. No? This, on the right side of your 0 will be the positive infinity, and on the left side of your zeros will be the up to negative infinity. So, graphing or pointing the positive 3 and the negative 1 in this number line, you have here positive 3 and here is your negative 1. So I'll be using an open circle. Bakit? To denote that this 3 and negative 1 is not included in your solution set. Kasi ang ginamit mo ng inequality symbol is less than. Unless nilagyan natin yan ng less than or equal to, the positive 3 and the negative 1 will be part of your solution set. Ulitin ko, open circle ang ginamit natin to denote that this negative 1 and this positive 3 is not part of your solution set. Okay? So, having partition, hahatiin natin yung solution set natin. So, here will be your, this will be your region A. This will be your region B, and this will be your region C. So, ano itong mga regions na ito? Your A, your B, and then your C. Your region A will be the solution sets from your negative 1 up to negative infinity, and your region B will be the solution sets between the negative 1 and the positive 3, and yung region C naman natin will be the solution sets or the answers from positive 3 up to your positive infinity or on the right side of it. Okay, ulitin natin from your number line. Okay, so nakuha nating values ng x doon sa equation natin are the negative 1 and the positive 3. So dito tayo gagawa ng marking para mahati natin yung number line natin or yung solution sets natin into 3 regions. For region A, yung simula sa negative 1 going to negative infinity. At yung region B naman natin will be the solution set from or solution set dun sa gitna ng negative 1 at saka positive 3. While the region C naman will be the solution set from positive 3 up to positive infinity. Aalamin natin dito kung alin dyan sa mga regions na yan ang magiging part ng solution set ng quadratic inequality natin kanina. So, to start with, okay, simulan natin with the regions. Gagawa tayo ng table for region A, region B, and region C. So, yung tinutukoy ko kaninang test values, eto na po yun. So, test values. So, hahanapin natin from region A, mamimili tayo ng mga testing points natin dyan. Isa-substitute natin yan dun sa nakuha nating sagot kanina ay dun sa quadratic inequality natin kung alin dun ang magsasatisfy. So, let's say for example, sa pagpili ng test points or test values, syempre yung pinakamaliliit na numbers na ang gagamitin natin. So, ulitin natin, the negative 1, ginamitan natin ng open circle to denote that this negative 1 is not part of your solution set. So, hindi mo siya gagamitin na test value. So, yung pinakamaliit na number after the negative 1 is the negative 2. So, I'll be using the negative 2 as our test values test value for region A. For region B naman, so ang mga pagpipilian natin are 0, 1, 2, and 0, 1, and 2 lang. So, ang pinakamaliit na value na pwede natin gamitin para hindi tayo mahirapan is the 0. Okay? And for C naman, I'll be using the 4. Okay, that is our test value. So, balikan natin yung nakuha nating factors kanina. Ano nga ulit yung mga factors natin? You have x minus 3 quantity times x plus 1. Okay, so that is less than 0. Okay? So, yan yung gagamitin natin. So, applying or substituting the value, the test value for region A, so negative 2 yan, from this expression, ang mangyayari niyan will be, okay, yung value ng x natin, substitute mo dyan, that would be, that will be negative 2 minus 3, ulitin ko value ng x natin dito is negative 2, value ng x is negative 2. So, negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5 times negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. O, negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. Less than 0. So, ang result natin dyan will be is negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. Positive 5 is positive 5 less than 0? Of course, your answer is false. Okay? Ulitin ko So, ang value ng x natin is negative 2. Yun yung kinuha nating test values for region A. So, substitute natin yan doon. So, negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. So, negative 1 times negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5 less than 0. Mali yun. Positive 5 is not less than 0. Thus, ang result natin will be false. For B naman, okay, for B naman tayo, 0, substitute natin dun sa value ng x na yun. So, 0 minus negative 3 will be negative 3. And 0 value 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. And negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. And negative 3 is less than 0. And that is true. Okay? Ulitin natin. 0, value ng x doon. So 0 minus 3 is negative 3. 0, value ng x doon. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So negative 3 times positive 1 is negative 3. And negative 3 is less than 0. And that is true. And for C region naman, okay, for C region, ang pinili nating test value is 4. So, 4, so substitute natin yan doon sa factors ng inequality natin kanina. So, 4 minus 3 is 1. Ulitin ko, 4 minus 3 is 1. And 4, value ng x doon. So, 4 plus 1 is 5. Less than 0. 1 times 5 is 5, and 5 is not less than 0. So, that is false. Okay? So, alin lang dito sa regions natin ang nag-true? Okay. So, ang nag-true lang dyan ay tatanggapin natin part ng quadratic inequality ng x squared minus 2x minus 3 less than 0, wherein ang factors neto ulit ay x minus 3 and x plus 1 kanina. Okay, so less than 0, ito yung sinubstitute natin doon sa values ng test values natin. So, ang nag-true lang na region natin is the region B. So, meaning, ang mga solution set in between the negative 1 and positive 3 will be on the region B. So, meaning, of our final answer then will be the solution set is from negative 1 to positive 3. Okay? So, ulitin natin. Ang nag-true lang doon sa ginawa nating testing is the region B, or the numbers or the sets from or between the -1 and then the +3. Ito lang yung nag-true natin as we substitute or as we test the values, the -2, the 0, and 4. Ang nag-true lang dyan is the portion or the region of B. Therefore, ang final answer will be, the solution set will be -1 to +3. So, ginamitan natin ng parenthesis to denote that -1 is not part of your solution, and doon naman sa kabila, ginamitan natin ng parenthesis to denote that +3 is not part of your solution. And that's it.